10 richest countries in the world. Sophisticated financial sectors. Taxation that attracts foreign investors. Large reserve of crude oil as well as other lucrative natural resources, and technological advancement, brings about wealth and prosperity to the citizens, thereby making it crucial to grade the positions of different countries based on their economic prosperity and overall happiness of their inhabitants. The top 10 wealthiest countries in the world includes a list of countries based on their current gross domestic product, GDP per capita and the purchasing power parity per capita. Hi everyone. Welcome to another episode. Today, I would be taking you through every bits of information you need to know about the richest countries in the world. For better understanding, I would explain the meaning of GDP and PPP. The GDP is a monetary representation that shows the market value of the goods and services produced in a country over a specific period, usually 1 year. GDP per capita represents a country's GDP divided by the population at the time. Although, bear in mind that the GDP is not a perfect metric in comparing the living standards across different countries or how rich a country is because it does not reflect the cost of living and inflation rates in countries. But it can be measured by taking notes of total exports, imports, investments, government spending, etc. However, labor, which contributes to differences in standard of living and the final cost of goods, is not movable and may not accurately represent the GDP. To better analyze the top 10 richest countries in the world in 2022. The GDP per capita is adjusted based on the purchasing power parity, PPP per capita, which considers the difference in the standard of living between countries. PPP is a more accurate measurement of wealth distribution across different countries because it compares currencies by using the various costs of a basket of goods or food in each country. With the PPP, economists can measure how rich a country is and get an overview of the standard of living in different countries across the globe. Now, let's take you through the list of the world's top 10 richest countries in 2022. Number 10 is Norway. Norway's PPP per capita is valued at $63,287. The country's population has about 5.3 million residents. Norway is among the richest countries due to its mixed economy and natural resources. Norway is not a socialist state, yet maintains a comprehensive social security system and welfare program. The country has implemented policies that redistribute wealth to its population. No wonder it ranked first in the 2021 OECD Better Life Index. Norway also has the largest sovereign wealth fund in the world, which is funded through export revenues from oil and gas. Apart from oil and gas, Norway is the second largest fish exporter and has access to other enormous mineral resources within its borders. Norwegian enjoys a good standard of living and its PPP per capita is among the highest in the world. The 9th country is the United States of America. Most people believes USA should top the ranking of the richest countries in the world. Yes. It is debatably the world's foremost superpower. It holds the highest PPP per capita in the world, valued at $61,500. The country has a population of 329,484,123 people. USA has the largest economy in the world. It is also the largest importer and trails China as the largest exporter of goods. USA dominated the world economy following victories from the Spanish-American War, World War I and World War II. It later established itself following the dissolution of the Soviet Union after the Cold War. The U.S. economy is a free market that encourages an entrepreneurial spirit protected by a robust system of independent government institutions. The American state does not only dominate the world's total GDP but accounts for 30% of the total wealth in the world, even though it makes up a mere 4.2% of the world population. United States might rank as the 9th most prosperous country globally, but critics argue there is widespread inequality in race, income, universal healthcare, etc. Nevertheless, the United States has contributed immensely to technological milestones through many successful startups and established companies. The 8th country is San Marino. San Marino is the only country in the world that has more cars than people. San Marino's PPP per capita is $64,828. With a population of 33,938 people, since 2020. It is a country in southern Europe and the self-acclaimed world's oldest republic. San Marino is among the smallest countries in Europe, with a land area of just 61 square kilometers. San Marino has seen economic growth over the years. The country's economy relies heavily on tourism, banking, manufacturing and exportation. The economy also benefits from foreign investments due to its low corporate tax rates. It is a very developed country with a high standard of living and GDP per capita comparable to most European Union (EU) states. San Marino is not a member state of the EU, but has a special arrangement to use the euro as its currency. The high income distribution in San Marino is reflected in the living standard of the inhabitants. 7th country is Brunei Darussalam. Brunei is an Islamic country, situated in Southeast Asia with population of 437,483 people. The economic trajectory in Brunei changed following her independence from the United Kingdom. Between 1999 to 2008, its GDP gained about 56%. Brunei's PPP per capita is $65,588. The success story of Brunei cannot be unrelated to its access to crude oil. Brunei is a grand exporter of crude oil, which contributes significantly to its GDP. The government of Brunei provides free education to its citizens. The policy has been overly evident, with the country recording a whopping 97% literacy level. Brunei also ranks 47th globally on the Human Development Report Index for year 2020. 6th country is United Arab Emirates. United Arab Emirates PPP per capita is $66,746. The population of the country is 9,890,400 people. UAE is located on the eastern end of the Arabian Peninsula. It is a Western Asian country popularly known for its international hub in Dubai. UAE has a rich oil and natural gas reserve. However, the country has diversified economy. But, it is among the largest countries with oil reserves in the world. With its leverage on oil, natural gas, strict government interventions, UAE has tripled the GDP more than 3 times in the last 40 years. As one of the richest countries in the world, the UAE has seen high rate of migrants trooping in from Africa and other underdeveloped countries. Switzerland. Switzerland is the 5th richest country in the world with PPP per capita $72,600. Switzerland is located in Europe with population of 8,636,896 people, since 2020. Some of the major cities in Switzerland like Zurich, Geneva and Basel, ranks among the cities with highest life quality. Switzerland is known as the birthplace of the Red Cross. It has maintained neutrality in recent wars and conflicts. Switzerland has a stable and prosperous economy that has produced one of the largest GDP per capita, making it among the wealthiest country in the world. In 2020, the Global Innovation Index ranked Switzerland as the most innovative country globally. Switzerland has a dazzling service sectors like banking, tourism, insurance, etc. The country also has a developed manufacturing sector that produces and exports chemicals, pharmaceuticals, measuring and musical equipment. Qatar is the fourth country. Qatar has risen to become the fourth richest country in the world from a very low ground decades ago. Qatar's PPP per capita is $89,935. With a population of 2,881,060 people, since 2020. Following British rule, the country gained independence in 1971 to become a sovereign nation. The West Asian country has the highest human development in the Arab world. Qatar's progress to the list of top 10 richest countries in the world is highly linked to the discovery of natural gas in the country. Qatar has the third natural gas reserves in the world. Qatari leaders use the revenues from the oil exports to create a high standard of living for their citizens. The rich country is also known to have one of the lowest tax rates in the world. Third country is Ireland. Ireland's PPP per capita is $95,237. With a population of 4,994,724 people, since 2020. The Republic of Ireland is an island located in Europe. Ireland has managed to turn its economy into an open market economy. Ireland is named the best country for high-value foreign direct investment, FDI, at least 6 times in a row. Foreign multinational companies are the drivers of Ireland's economy because of the government's policies. The Republic of Ireland implemented some policies which made it possible for them to be among the top 10 richest countries in the world today. The country reduced its corporate tax from 32% to 12.5%, a policy that attracted corporations like Amazon, Apple, and other big technological companies. Singapore is the second country. Singapore has a population of 5,685,807 people. With PPP per capita of $98,483. The island country once served as a trading post of the defunct British Empire. Singapore has no known natural resources, yet revamped its economy to become one of the wealthiest countries in the world. The prosperous Asian economy is also among the 4 Asian tigers as a result of trade and other economic developments. The developed market economy has brought about innovation, free trade, and corporations' attention across the globe. Now, to the first country you've been waiting for. Luxembourg. Don't be surprised. Luxembourg has managed to become the richest country in the world, with a PPP per capita value of $118,503. Though a landlocked country, Luxembourg has a population of 632,275 people. The country is one of the major economies in the Eurozone. Luxembourg was once a proud industrial state with its steel production in 1960. The country has since diversified its economy, with the banking sector being the most thriving niche. Tax payment is reduced compared to other sovereign nations. Luxembourg hosts some of the regional headquarters of major multinational companies like Skype and Amazon. Luxembourg has a stable economy, low inflation and unemployment rate. It is widely claimed that the country is among the richest countries in the world because of the country's tax revenues. The chances of being on the compiled list of the top 10 richest countries in the world are directly related to the GDP, adjusted PPP per capita, and the population. Countries like the USA and China has a real GDP of over 15 trillion United States dollars each. But the wealth distribution per capita is minimal due to the high population in these countries. That would be all for today. I'm sure his video has been extremely fascinating to you. Which of these countries that made the list surprised you the most? For me, it's Luxembourg. Drop your feedback in the comments section. If you want to enjoy more videos, ensure you like, Subscribe and hit the notification bell for prompt notices on upcoming posts. Looking forward to sharing with you many more imparting videos. Thanks for watching.